In their contract, it says you show up with a letter. And that's what we did.
But talk about an exercise in frustration. This Danvers woman says she spent countless hours simply trying to cancel a $10 a month gym membership for her son, since he's now out of state at college. It's been a heavy lift.
It's way too much work.
Let's re-rack. Jennifer, who asked us not to give her last name since she also owns a business on the North Shore, said last summer her son signed up to join a new gym coming to Danvers, Crunch Fitness. As a perk of signing up before it opened, he was supposed to get a membership for $9.99 a month.
So that's why I noticed a discrepancy right away. I was expecting $9.99 and I was charged $17.99.
The discrepancies continued on her monthly credit card statements, where the charges came under several names, like 20128 Crunch Danvers or ABC Crunch Fitness. So Jennifer leaned on her almost 18-year-old son to sort it out. And after speaking with a manager, he secured the $9.99 price, but came home with this one-year contract.
Which I was a little frustrated about. He didn't understand. You're locked in until February of 2025. You're leaving for college in the summer.
Massachusetts has a robust law on health club memberships, which is what got Boston sports clubs sued by the state during the pandemic for shutting down, laying off staff, but still charging members and making it impossible to cancel. The law spells out numerous rights to cancel, including when a gym closes, or in Jennifer's son's case, if you move more than 25 miles away from a gym operated by the company. He was going to college in Vermont, far from a Crunch Fitness. Per the contract, he tried dropping off a letter to the Danvers gym manager, but was told he wasn't there and no one else would take it.
He was told he needed to come back and meet with the manager. And he asked when. It was the end of the month. He wanted it turned in the month of July before leaving for school.
The contract also says they could mail a letter. So that's what they did, and suddenly got slapped with this.
A collection notice showed up in the mail for an unusual amount of money that doesn't even equate to the full term of the contract. Why would it even go to collections without picking up the phone to try to reach out? Hey, you canceled the membership. We have questions.
How's someone supposed to cancel?
When I showed up at Crunch, this man, Scott, identified himself as the manager, and suddenly canceling became much easier.
That's his contract there.
So take care of it. I'll reach out to member services and make sure we take care of it.
Okay.
Crunch has numerous complaints at the Better Business Bureau, many related to the difficulty of canceling. It is very challenging to cancel membership despite calling and emailing. One wrote, "When I tried to cancel my membership, no one returned my calls," said another.
So if this is what's happening and we're just one case, what's happening to hundreds of other people?
I reached out to the ownership group behind this Crunch location, a company called Fitness Holdings Northeast LLC, and they did not respond to my request for comment. But after our visit to the gym, Jennifer's son's membership was finally canceled. If you're having similar trouble, know your rights under state law and consider filing a dispute with the Attorney General's office.